lovely viewers, welcome again to Mathematics and I. It is your favorite presenter, Jeff Nino, and today we have a question which we are going to be solving. And the question says, if 16 raised to the power of x plus 20 raised to the power of x is equal to 25 raised to the power of x, we are told to solve for x. Now, how do you solve a problem that looks like this? Okay, now if this is the first time joining us, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and also don't forget to share our videos. Okay, let us see what we can do here. The question given was 16 raised to the power of x plus 20 raised to the power of x equal to 25 raised to the power of x. Alright, let's begin with divide all through by 16 raised to the power of x. Okay, so here becomes over 16 raised to the power of x over 16 raised to the power of x, and also over 16 raised to the power of x. And of course, we know 16 raised to the power of x cancel out 16 raised to the power of x, and we will get 1. Now, plus here, 20 raised to the power of x can also be written as 4 times 5 all raised to the power of x. Okay, and also 16 raised to the power of x can also be written as 4 times 4 raised to the power of x. All right, equal to here, I can say 25 raised to the power of x can be written as 5 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of x, because 5 raised to the power of 2 means 5 times 5, which is 25. And here I can say 16 raised to the power of x can also be written as 4 raised to the power of 2 or raised to the power of x. Good. Now here becomes 1 plus, now 4 times 5 raised to the power of x can also be written as 4 raised to the power of x times 5 raised to the power of x. Alright. Over here also can be written as 4 raised to the power of x times 4 raised to the power of x. Okay, why is it possible? Because both are having a common power, which is power x. All right, so at the right hand side we can say 5 raised to the power of 2 or raised to the power of x can also be written as 5 raised to the power of x or raised to the power of 2. All right, what I did is that I switched the powers, because 2 times x will give us 2x, and also x times 2 will give us 2x. So they are the same thing. Now all over, I'll do the same thing to the denominator. So here becomes 4 raised to the power of x or raised to the power of 2. Okay, let's proceed. Here, 4 raised to the power of x, we cancel out 4 raised to the power of x. So what I have left is 1 plus, now what I have left at the numerator is 5 raised to the power of x over what I have at the denominator is 4 raised to the power of x. Okay, equal to, all right, here still remains 5 raised to the power of x raised to the power of 2 over 4 raised to the power of x raised to the power of 2. Okay, now we can say let's 5 raised to the power of x over 4 raised to the power of x be y. Okay, so here becomes what's it called, 1 plus, now 5 raised to the power of x over 4 raised to the power of x is y. Okay, equals to 5 raised to the power of x over 4 raised to the power 4 raised to the power of x is y or raised to the power of 2. How? Because this fraction can also be written as 5 raised to the power x over 4 raised to the power x or raised to the power of 2. Yes, it can be written in this form because square is averting 5 raised to the power x, and square is also averting 4 raised to the power x. So if 5 raised to the power x over 4 raised to the power x is y, it means everything inside is y or raised to the power of 2. Good. Now let us proceed. You will see now that we have a quadratic equation. Okay, now from this place, let us equate all to 0. So it becomes y squared If plus y crosses, it becomes minus y. And if plus 1 crosses, it becomes minus 1, all equal to 0. Now, from this point, there is no way we can apply factorization method of quadratic equation to solve this. So let us apply the formula method, okay? The formula method says y is equal to minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, all right? And of course, here in the quadratic equation given, my a is 1, okay, all right? And my b is a negative 1, okay? And my c is a negative 1 also. All right. Now, if we substitute these values into the formula, we are going to get this. Y is equal to, all right, negative. Now, b is negative 1, okay, into the brackets of negative 1 plus or minus square root of, we have b again, which is negative 1 raised to the power of 2 minus, all right, 4 into the brackets of, we have a, which is 1, and we have c, which is minus 1. Okay, we have to be careful because of the space on the board. All over, we have 2a here, 2 into the brackets of course, a is 1. Okay, now we have successfully substituted the values in the formula. So let us proceed. We are going to be having this. Y is equal to, now negative times negative is positive. So we have a positive 1 plus or minus square root of. Now negative 1 raised to the power 2 means negative 1 times negative 1. And that gives us a positive 1 because negative sign times negative sign is a positive sign. So here becomes 1, all right? Now, I have a negative sign and I also have a negative sign inside the bracket. So negative sign times negative sign gives us a positive sign, all right? And of course, 4 times 1 is 4, and 4 times 4 is also 4. All over 2 times 1 gives us 2, all right? Now, if we do this, we are going to be having something like y is equal to, okay? Now, we are about to separate the plus and minus signs. So here becomes 1 plus root 1 plus 4, sorry, 1 plus root 1 plus 4, which is 5, over 2, or 1 minus root 5 over 2. Yeah, what we just did here is that now we separated the signs, all right? The plus or minus sign is just like if you have x plus or minus y. It simply means x plus y or x minus y, okay? So now what we're going to do next is this. We are going to be using the positive value for y is equal to 1 plus root 5 over 2 to solve this problem, okay? Don't forget we said 5 over x over 4 over x is y, all right? So what we're going to do is this now. 5 over x over 4 over x can also be written as 5 over 4 all raised to the power of x. Okay, don't forget that. Now, it's equal to y. Now, our y is 1 plus root 5 all over 2. Good. Now, what we are going to do now is this. We are going to take the natural logarithm of both sides of the equation. And if we do that, we are going to have ln, okay, 5 over 4 raised to the power of x equal to ln, okay, 1 plus root 2. 1 plus root 5, okay, all over 2. All right. Now, remember the law of logarithm, which says if you have log x raised to the power of y, it becomes y times log x. The power becomes the product of log x. So it means x goes to the back and becomes a product of ln 5 over 4. And if we do that, we are going to be getting this. All right, because of the space of the board, here becomes x ln 5 over 4, okay, equal to ln, all right, 1 plus root 5, 1 plus root 5, all right, over 2. And of course, for us to get the value of x, what we have to do is to divide both sides by ln 5 over 4. And if we do that, okay, divide both sides by ln 5 over 4. All all right, ln 5 over 4. All right, if ln 5 over 4 should come to us ln 5 over 4, what we are going to do is this. All right, here becomes x is equal to, okay, natural logarithm of 1 plus root 5 all over 2, okay, all over the natural logarithm of 5 over 4. And of course, if you should use your calculator to find the natural log of this over the natural log of this, you are going to get the value of x. So this is how we got the value of x given the exponential equation. So I believe you understood how we got all of this step by step. Alright, so you see sometimes the question might look so intimidating, but when you look at it properly, you might see a solution to it. So we've come to the end of today's episode. I want to say thank you for watching, and I want to say keep on watching Mathematics and keep on understanding mathematics in a better way. Bye for now.